That's good. You got time to go. Well, what I gotta do so far, it only takes like an hour. I gotta take that top off, then reflect it's done.
I was looking in there yesterday. There's a lot of fucking screws.
Yeah.
You don't need an electric screwdriver for sure. Do that shit with a hand screwdriver, your hand's gonna be sore as fuck. You guys touch it, rip it out, but...
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna rip it out yet. It depends on how much top I get from the top. Taking the top off.
Like the side panels?
Oh, the side panels? Yeah. Yeah, some people, they rip them out. Some people just take the screws off and do it there. I've seen it. Well, it depends on what you want to do. Either way, you gotta take the screws out. Take this shit out. But yeah, that don't take that long. It's more a little tiny. Gotta figure out what to do with the windows, panels, cedar overall, most of them, because the one side has 3 windows, and then the other side, the passenger side, has 4 windows before the driver windows, and so it's like this passenger door got to open. And so with the passenger door opening, that window can't be blocked off.
I would just leave the door windows. And then there's a little tiny window in the back on the passenger side.
Yeah.
Keep that one too, probably. Maybe. That would cover up the big ones.
Reflectix, I looked it up, I was watching videos on it this morning, and it says that you need an air gap in it for it to work properly, need to reflect off of it and the cold reflect off of it. But I think that's why they have the bubble wrap Reflectix now, the kind that I got.
Okay.
Because it has the air gap in the middle. That's why they put the bubble wrap in between two. Because some Reflectix just has the aluminum.
Right.
With I was on there for like an hour, over an hour looking it up, and I couldn't find anyone that was. I found different videos of them laying it, but none of them were stating that if you need the air gap, people were putting it right down on the floor, no air gap. And then there's tutorial videos of people working with the Reflectix stating that you needed an air gap for it to work, but they weren't. They were just showing it on houses. You put it on your in the attic on the rafters. So you put one long sheet, and then you leave the top open, and then you fill it with the blow insulation, and it goes down in each rafter and shit. And that's what's the air gap between it. So it's like it's kind of impossible to put an air gap in a van floor. Trying to get one. Yeah, I mean, no one building any of the videos I've seen, they put it. I think the air gap, that's why people get the bubble wrap and slip, because it has the two-sided reflected with the air in the middle.
Yeah, so how the fuck did you get an air gap?
Yeah, none of them.
Floor.
Yeah, none of them were even doing it, and they were even talking about the air gap. But they weren't being specific to why they got that, and that was it. So I don't know. They were leaving an air gap on the ceiling, but that was the ceiling, like, cause you can because of you need the what is it, the frame of it. But some of them didn't even have it either. Some didn't. They just did it because that's how they were putting their paneling on with. But really, if I leave that floor down and I put that reflectors on top of it, that's going to be enough insulation as it is for the floor. Yeah. It's that with reflectance is really a R1 value. The most why you use that stuff is pretty much for places like that, the floor where you don't need it, or to hold it in the attic, to hold the insulation that does the most work. This last week, my time schedule, sleeping schedule, changed again. Fucking started. Usually I was staying up. Till I would take a nap about anywhere between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Between like 2 and 4 and 5. And I get up like at 8, 9, 10. So I sleep like 3-4 hours. And then I would sleep another 3-4 hours from like 3-4 in the morning to like 7, 8. And then last week I started just staying up. I wasn't taking a nap. I'd stay up till fucking I would stay up till like 4 or 5 and I would take a nap. And I'd sleep all the way through till 3 in the morning. But now I've been sleeping this 4 or 6 hours. It's I'm fucking on a third shift. It's like I sleep fucking 5, 6 at night. And yesterday I was thinking I fucking slept part of the day too. Besides that, it's like but then I feel more refreshed though because I sleep fucking 6 hours in a row. I know it's a big difference fucking when I slept like fucking 6 hours in a row. I seen the fucking Packers lost. That's fucking Vikings. Damn it.
See, I think it's because it's so fucking windy. You're gonna really throw the ball, and that's what Rodgers is good for, you know?
Yeah.
Throwing.
I think Jones was out still. I don't know. 4 points. Then they called that fumble on the pass. I mean, he didn't have full control of it going forward, but his fingers were pushing it forward, you know? Did you see that? One team. It's like same with Tampa, the one team. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's what we just fucked yesterday. Like, these Russian kickers kicked the ball during the pregame. And then we kick it all the way to the left and blow it all the way to the right.
Yeah.
They could barely make fucking 30-yard footballs. Fucking third warm-up.
And people are talking shit online. Oh, what just proved Packers ain't shit. It's like a couple Viking fans, Bears, a couple fans. I was like, you guys are a fucking joke. I was like, every team has a bad game. It's like, your teams know that the most.
I guarantee it.
Right.
But throw the fucking ball, really.
I said...
He did make a couple good passes, though, which was...
Yeah, right, we did. Yeah, we stayed with them. Yeah, it's not like they blew us out or anything.
Right.
I mean, fuck.
We had to run the ball the whole time and our main running back, so...
Shit, we almost won. I mean...
Yeah.
I was like...
We're really throwing team. We're not really a running team.
Yeah, it's like...
Vikings are a running team.
Yeah. Right, and that's that kid has goal fucking running. We fucking had one more play that we didn't screw up throughout the game, we would have been good. Fucking one turnover. Or did we have any turnovers or anything? Oh no, I didn't watch. Fucking, we're only a fucking bad play off. Yeah, people talking shit, that means we ain't shit. I'm like, everyone, that would be true if everyone didn't have a bad game.
It's only a second loss.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm
people
like,
are like 9-4, you still get the playoffs.
Yeah, Vikings are 2-5. They're the opposite.
Yeah, there's no way they're not even getting in the playoffs.
I'm like, you know, you guys even with that win still have the. Well, I said that would be true if every team didn't have a bad game. But considering we have fucking records over you guys, season wins, playoff wins, and Super Bowls over you guys. Everything we have over you guys. I said, and then I was like, on top of that, that fucking people that go to the Super Bowl always have at least a couple losses, 2-3 losses. Most teams that go to
they're already over the playoffs.
Right.
Half the season ain't even over yet. They're not even a contender anymore.
Right. Yeah, I fucking snapped on that shit. And then they're like, oh yeah, all them stats don't even count. That was most of their stats came before Super Bowl era. And I'm like, wins are wins. I was like, that's even harder yet back then. Did you see the fucking uniforms and helmets they played with back then?
Oh shit, no protection.
I was like, that's even more of a compliment to them that they won more back then even. I was like, a win is a win. I said, he's like, Super Bowls, most of them were against the Bears, they have victories. And I'm like, do you realize that the opposing team in the Super Bowl means they beat everyone as well to get there? Every year it's different. I was like, just because it was the Bears don't mean shit. Like, and I didn't know we had most of our victories off the Bears to begin with, but like, it don't matter who it is. You win, you win. You're like,
the Bears were the Packers to begin with.
It's fucked up, man.
There would be more fucking Bears than the Packers.
Right. Fucking, yeah, they
Chicago something else. Like fucking Chicago Seahawks or some shit.
Yeah. Man, that milk messed up my stomach. I gotta take a shit already. I've been shitting like crazy already. Another day.